Hello. One second, I'm just looking for meditation music. What is up? Perfect. Okay. Let me just look at the emails. So I'm gonna start with some of your bookings just to make sure that I have received it, whoever is watching. So I've received the Plum Vine. I'm sorry if I have butchered your name. Lorraine. I see your message. Okay, you, and I have Christina. And then I have, who do I have here? Kitchi Chan. Sorry if I butchered your name as well. So I have your bookings, guys. I'm going to get some incense going. And we're gonna do the, as usual. Shall we do the check-in, energetically check-in, or should we do a pick a card? Let me think. You know what I'll do? I feel like I'm really drawn to the angel deck. We're gonna use this one. And we're gonna do a quick pick a card. In a minute. Oh, I can't see clear. Can you see the quality of the video? Is it clear? Because my laptop is playing tricks on me. Hi. Let's get the candle going. Okay, perfect then. Let's get this going. Let's get the incense going. And let's look at, oh damn, one sec, let me find a spot for it. Let's look at where your protection lies. So now whoever has just joined, we're gonna do a quick pick a card. There will be 5 options. For some of you, maybe you already know which one is yours. Think of the next month or so. I'm not looking too far away because energies can be then all over the place. Where does your protection lie? And whichever number comes to your mind, choose that one. Let's see. Group number 1. Oh my god, no, I'm not supposed to show you these. So used to doing readings, I'm like, hey ho. Group number 2. Group number 3. 4. And that instant goes straight into the camera. And 5. Let me see how it shows up on camera. I think we're good. Who do I have here? I got your Booking Tyler. Okay, let's go. You ready? If you need more time, stop the video right here. We're looking at where your protection lies the next month. Now, if you're new here, all of these cards, all of these angels are connected to the regular tarot deck, which you can see at the top, which is the Four of Cups in this case. I'm not going to pronounce the angels' names because they are very complex. If you want to, you can do a bit more research about the angel that you have chosen if that's something that you resonate with, because I know not everyone does. The god deflect and evil. Healing capacity, protection from weapons, safety in travel. Now, this goes for those, especially when I saw protection from weapons. Your protection lies in any basically possible accidents. That's the first thing that I heard. Anything to do with law, I'm also picking up, or where you have to stand up and fight for yourself, the protection lies in that area of your life. Now, if you are a healer yourself, and that's the work that you do for a living, would it be, I don't know, would you do it professionally or just for people for free? Expect your healing capacities to be much stronger this next month from whenever you're watching this video. Safety in travel is pretty straightforward. If you are trying especially to relocate, or if a really long trip is awaiting you, know that everything is gonna be kind of set in place. And this just sparked up a story for me. A friend was telling me half a year ago. She was basically describing a really complex situation where she was traveling from USA to Poland, and there were so many unexpected things that has happened during those travels, and she really likes to control the outcomes. So she had a really hard time because nothing went along the way that she planned it. At one point, she said, I just surrendered. I was like, either I'm gonna make this trip or I won't. And I cannot do anything else. And she started noticing signs, and she just basically followed the signs in the airport. So there were little things that would suggest to her what she needs to do. And she said, yeah, it may sound crazy, but the presence of a spirit was insane during that trip. And she came back from that trip much healthier. She went there for health issues, and she's living a better quality life now. So if something doesn't go your way, especially with travel, know that there is kind of a bigger purpose for what's happening, or what you're focusing on. If you're focusing on little details, I'm hearing that is not the point. Look at what actually matters during that trip. Trust the journey. Group number 2. This connects to the Nine of Pentacles in regular tarot, the omniscient God. Submission to higher order. Identifies traitors and destroys their plans. Oof, this is tough, man. This reminds me of a Justice card, to be honest. I think I would pair it up with a Justice card. Even her outfit over here. And identifying traitors and destroying their plans. Kind of karma. Karma is here. In this situation, where your protection lies is in fairness. Basically, if, I don't know if you've been witnessing a situation where in the workplace someone was unfair to you, your boss, your co-worker, I don't know, your partner, your friend, no, that protection lies in that area. Everything will work out to balance out the... Basically, universal balance is at play. Some people call it karma. Okay? So, this is tough. I'm getting good karma points, but I'm also getting for someone that karma is going to bite them in the ass. And this is for a person, I don't know, someone you're dealing with, or maybe you did something in the past, the recent past, for a year or two, where there was intentional harm that is going to come back around. Now, for some of you may be thinking, damn, like, this is scary, but I don't think that this is my viewer's point of view. I feel like this is a situation that they were in. Either something was taken away from you and you know you deserved more, or someone intentionally tried to harm you. You may notice the next month or so, you may hear news about that person that something is a little bit off, but specifically someone who targeted you, okay? So this is, this reminds me of that song, What Goes Around Comes Back Around. Hi, Catherine. After I'll do this, quick pick a card. I will check. I think I got you. Kate Dillon. If that's you, I got you. Next, number 3, connects to King of Swords in regular tarot. Protection lies in victory, grants victory and protection from lightning. Now, when I think of lightning, this is something that happens unexpectedly. I would connect it to a tower card. And basically, any unexpected things that may happen to you, it's almost as if I'm seeing someone driving, for example. Say they're driving and they just intuitively or even by accident choose a different route. Would it be them missing the turn? Would it be them intuitively going the other way? There is some sort of avoidance here of a situation that wouldn't be beneficial. You are being guided to avoid situations that wouldn't benefit you in this case. If you're in competitive business or sports, the victory is on your side here. You have the exalted God. Now, when I think of this fire over here, this reminds me of a never-ending guidance. So you may expect the next month or so that you're a bit more connected spiritually to your own higher self. This doesn't feel to me as much that there is another spirit that is actually guiding you. Would it be an angel, an ancestor? This feels like a stronger connection to the higher self, where we are being led by the soul, by our intuition. This also reminds me of, there was this family friend that I know of who used to basically drive subconsciously, but I tie in subconscious to the soul very much. There's a lot of depth in the subconscious, but I also feel that there are a lot of spiritual memories there from the past lives. And he would literally drive with his eyes shut, man, and not even joking you. It would be insane to watch him do that. So as if his subconscious is guiding him where he needs to get to home. Once he would hit a more busy road, or if there was like a traffic, that's when he would open his eyes, as if he knew. So for me, this reminds me of that situation. It's like you're guided by your higher self, by your subconscious. Number 4, it connects to the Knight of Wands in regular tarot. God the good in himself. Protection prevents discovery of secret crimes, saves exiles. How do I feel about this? This is a sneaky card, to be honest, here. This protects someone from the other person or the world knowing their secrets. So this could be a good thing. For example, if you are creating a business and you have a really brilliant idea, you would be guided intuitively not to talk about it in front of certain people. So you keep a secret so that someone else doesn't take over or doesn't take advantage of that. Make sense? This also, what I'm sensing with this, helps people who have witnessed really difficult financial situations in life. Would it be when they were growing up, maybe their family was poor, or they themselves just kind of hit rock bottom? Protection lies in that area too. So next month or so, you may notice things going up, improving. Okay, 5. We have God the just judge. It connects to the 7 of Cups in regular tarot. Contemplation makes the truth known in legal proceedings. So now, this is very specific. This would be only for people who have any sort of contracts, would it be marriage contracts, would it be business contracts, legalities to look forward to. Know that the balance, the good fortune, I want to say, is going to be on your side. Protection lies in everyone getting a fair deal, if that makes sense. Specifically because we're reading for you, you're making a good choice. For example, would it be choosing a right lawyer? Would it be choosing a right person to sign a contract with, a right job for you? Make sense? During that time of contemplation here, is going to be a beneficial time. So don't try to jump into conclusions too quickly here or make spontaneous decisions, because contemplation is going to be the time when you're receiving that guidance, basically, like those spiritual intuitive hints. I hope this made sense. All right, since I see that you guys want me to jump into private readings, I'll tell you the cue that I have, okay? So the first person that we have, let me see if I am not mixing anything. First person I have Lorraine, second Christina, third we have Kit Chi Chan, fourth we have Tyla, and fifth we have Kate. So I think let's not drag this no more. Let's get to your reads, shall we? Okay. Let's see. Lorraine, I want to know about a relationship that's starting. His name starts with T. I'm not going to say it. I'm particularly wondering if our age difference will cause a block. Lorraine. I'm just gonna tap in to see what is the energy of this relationship right now. So bear with me. You're being shown to me as someone who's like a little bit cautious and closed off here. Every time I pull the Two of Swords for someone in relationship, someone has their hands over their chest as if they don't want or they're not ready to open up fully because they are unsure if the situation is going to be too maybe difficult to handle. It's like, so this is very fresh over here. I'm very cautious. I've dealt with so many fuckboys. Yeah. Well, you see the potential here. Okay, let's tap into this person's energy a little bit. Let's see what they're about towards you. I don't want any personal information about them, just how they're going to... how they're coming across towards you. The energy, let's see. This person wants to see you again. That's... you make them feel, if I had to tell you how this person feels around you, you make them feel like a little kid again. That's the first thing that is coming through here. They're young around you, and I'm not talking about because there is an age gap. It's just the feeling here with the Six of Cups. Oh, I feel like home, or I feel like I'm young around you. Emotions are here. Okay, all good. Now let's look at your age gap, how it may play into your relationship in the future. He seems very smitten, and indeed he gives me a lot of attention. Yeah, this is sweet. How will this play into your relationship? The age gap. How will this play into your relationship? You're being shown to me as someone who's spiritually old. Will this impact your relationship in any way? No, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that an age would influence this relationship. I'm actually seeing the opposite here, where both people feel young around each other. You literally make each other feel that you are kids in this relationship, regardless of the age. Let me just clarify one thing that I'm not certain about here. One thing that could be good to talk about is the motherhood. What is your view on that? Because this person, it feels like they're looking for someone, they want someone who's very motherly, but I'm talking about the future. How do you see yourself as a mother figure? What is something that you want? What is your place? What kind of place you would want to be in as a female in this relationship? So more so talking about the family dynamic once you have it. And I think it would be important to voice it to this person. Do I want to be a stay-at-home mom, for example, or do I want kids? Do I not want kids? What would happen if we did? Do you want to work? Do you not want to work? Things like that. Okay, but that's, of course, if this is new, this, you know, don't overwhelm yourself with this straight away, but that would be something that's important moving forward with this relationship to talk about. It's just something that I am seeing that it's a little bit meh. So maybe what you expect and what this person expects, or how they see their life in that situation, might be a little bit different. But the age is not the issue here. I'm not seeing an age as an issue. I feel like you would complement each other here, and I feel like you both would find youthness in one another. And it's not the age, it's just the energy that you both bring into this relationship. Hope this made sense. This last question I want to ask out of curiosity: is there something that you need to watch out for? Is there anything that you need to watch out for? Don't build walls up. That's the only thing. Don't build walls up. Yeah, meet each other halfway. Don't build walls up. And I'm particularly talking to you in situations that you know might be triggering or might be difficult to you. You know, at one point, you know, when someone does something, your walls go up straight away. I don't feel like this person has bad intentions, but those walls may come up at some point because it reminds you of something that you went through, and you may go like, It's almost like this woman over here is letting go of the hand of a man. She's like, I don't know. Okay, just that. But overall, I'm not getting any bad energy from this. Christina, 2 questions. Any advice on growing my following, or what energy should lean into as a yoga teacher? Second, any messages about an incoming divine partner? Thank you. I might be late to the live. It's fine, you can always rewatch these. Any advice on growing my following, or what energy should I lean into as a yoga teacher? Straight away for your one, dear Urban Tarot. Okay, wow. Okay, straight away the advice for you when it comes to growing your following is, once you're gonna be doing that, please make sure you have a good balance between tech and your inner peace, because I'm seeing tech kind of interfering into your peace. So you're gonna have to find a really good balance there. You see, for some people, they're a little bit more sensitive to tech, and that's what I'm picking up with you here. That would be something to watch out for. The best way for you to grow your following is to choose, we have choices right here, is to choose which platform you want to go with and to invest as much time and energy as you can. Basically, it's saying do not scatter yourself all over the internet and try to fulfill every platform. Focus on one, maximum 2 platforms and go there. Content-wise, let me just double check if that's true. Content-wise, be a little bit specific here. Set an intention, what kind of group of people you're trying to reach. Particularly with these 2 cards, what issue do you want to cover with that one video? So that there isn't, you know, like a very long video, you doing yoga for everything. It's basically asking you to focus on particular maybe issue or particular part of the body for that short video. So it reaches people who need that, instead of them, you know, skipping the video because you're just doing yoga, basically. Does that make sense to you? Just focusing on the issue at a time. So maybe those videos would be shorter, but you would clearly say this is for those who maybe having back pain, or this is for my busy mamas out there. This is a quick routine for you and what mama struggles with, right? Maybe her back hurts, maybe her hands are sore, I don't know, right? Examples. So that would be your best approach. And also, as I said before, having a good balance. When do you come on to make your content? It has to be in a schedule, and it has to be, so for example, throughout the day when I'm picking up, say for example, you're washing dishes, an idea hits you, oh, I need to make a video or post a post about this particular thing because it hit me right here and right then. It's almost like you're following some of the downloads with the High Priestess over here. Anything else? I feel like I want to switch the deck. Bear with me. Yep, this one. Let me get it out. It's just like a side note, not really what you asked about, but I'm seeing that in the next half year, your focus will shift at times from content to your personal relationships. So I'm not seeing this as saying, hey, don't be distracted by relationships. I'm more so seeing this as a side message saying, in not too far future, your focus will have to be on relationships. You're going to have to make a choice how you're going to deal with the busyness of it all. Okay? Okay. Second question. Any messages about an incoming partner? Okay. Coming divine partner. And I'm gonna use the Game of Thrones for this portion of the reading. Let me see. Christina. Anything that you need to know about this? Anything that I need to know about this? First thing first, what is coming through here, please don't compete with time. The seed has been planted. Your wish is there, right? That's something that you expect. That's something that you want to happen. What's your attachments to ideas about that future partner, to make sure that you don't fight off possible potential partners because you're focusing on maybe a particular picture. Okay. You're gonna have a choice to make, it feels like here, and that choice about this partner is not gonna be an easy one. We're not shown exactly why, because some events haven't taken place, but that's just like a hint to you. There will be a time when you'll have to make a choice and you will be a bit confused about that. There's a bit of underlying fear here. I don't know what you've dealt with before, but there is like this fear of, what if this situation will crash down on me? The Devil makes me think of the attachment styles. That would be something that I would look into. What is your attachment style? Or maybe even possibly abandonment issues there, because we sided with the Devil card, and it's quite a strong card. It talks about certain habits that we have that don't really help us. It drags us down. So I think you're going to be able to acknowledge this the moment that you meet that person, because it's going to come to the surface for you to be looked at. But don't take it as a bad thing, I would say here. This is a signal, right? This is an opportunity to sort it out. Yeah, it feels like the energy here, it's not... This is not an energy for someone who is ready to meet that person. And same goes for that other person that you're going to meet. There is just too much that's still in the system that has to settle down until you meet one another. If this is going to be pushed in some way, if you met today, I think this would be a situation where someone gets heartbroken. So when meeting a potential partner, I think maybe that's why you're gonna be a little bit confused. Do I want to invest my time into this because some of the shadows may kind of still be in the background? And I really feel like this person may trigger something in you here that makes you question yourself. Do I want to take that cup from them or do I not? What is the best advice for you here? Walk away. Okay. Listen, this is more so like a warning to you than anything else, saying if you meet a person who is not, I want to say emotionally stable, you will know that by the way that they sort out issues here. I feel like they might be a little bit either aggressive or too fiery during the argument. If you notice that, your cards are saying take a step back. But this is something that you would notice early on. Take a step back. Protect your peace, because we have a home card here. Protect your peace, your sanctuary. I like when things, you may think that, oh, this sucks, but I like when things like that happen so that we can completely change the outcome and we don't get ourselves involved in situations that are not necessarily good for us. Sometimes we have to learn things, but in this situation, it feels like this can be avoided. It's not in your book, you know, what you must go through. It's an avoidable situation. Okay. About future partners, let's see what is something that would be good to look for. What is something that would be good to look for? Okay, the person that you're gonna want to be with is a person who's gonna want to communicate with you quite a lot at the beginning. There won't be like second guessing. Oh, they replied to me like 4 hours later, or they're gonna be kind of straightforward with you. And this is a person that you would be able to tell how they work in partnership. It feels like it would start off as you viewing this person, kind of looking at them from from a side saying, hey, this person is a good team member, a teammate. That's something that for you to look out for. How much they want to build with you. In the Three of Coins, as you know, there is someone who commissioned the church, someone who's building the church, and someone who's an architect. So being in that kind of dynamic is a healthy start for you. Not necessarily where, you know, I'm not seeing any like rainbows and unicorns and sparks and, you know, like butterflies in the stomach. It's very calm in the way this starts. Make sense? Anything else? No, just something that repeats itself. This person, whoever you're gonna want to be with, it's not the same person that I talked about before, by the way, is gonna make you feel peaceful. It's basically like in this Queen of Cups, anytime I get it, your prayers are answered, but you have to lift your head up and see that it is there. And I think at first you won't be able to recognize that this person is someone that you will date. I think it may start platonically, okay? Interesting story, to say the least. All right, let's move forward. Who do we have next? Kichi Chan. I want to know about my laboring. My due date will be the 20th of October, 23. Date of birth, 21/10/84. Congrats, by the way. Let's see. Let's see your laboring day. It is super freaking soon, hey? Laboring day for you. Let's see. Is there something that you need to know of? I feel like I want a texture tarot as well. A good support system is something that I want to start with, and I'm talking an overall, whoever is going to be watching you, whoever is going to be supporting you. So you don't need to worry about even like people's competence and things like that. A good support system to have the best outcome over here in this situation. I don't know, maybe that's something that you was part of your worry or you were thinking about. Yes. Let's see. You're gonna go through it pretty well here. I'm being shown either you're gonna use some sort of, I don't know, would it be breath work or meditation practice that you will try just before that would be helpful for you. Now, it's gonna happen quickly. I'm not seeing this as a dragged out labor, to be honest with you. I'm seeing that you have a good delivery. I'm not getting any issues over here. I have a good support system right here. You're looking forward. You're very conscious of how to deal with your body. What is something that you want to apply, some sort of maybe spiritual practice or just a mindfulness or whatever the case. And yes, painful. Like that's normal. That's something that we have over here. The recovery time. Don't push yourself to be strong again. but I'm talking about your thoughts, okay? Mentally. Take that time as much as you need that, as much as you can to get back to your body. Because your body, yes, is going to be weak. And I think this is shown to me as a difficult part over here. I'm not seeing any unexpected things that you need to watch out for and need to worry about. The first thing that came through was like support system. You got a good support system, you will be fine. Body-wise, allow it to come back to life when it can. Don't push it. There's going to be one person from staff who you'll bond to more. Ask them all the questions that you need about post-delivery recovery. Yeah, I keep asking about the delivery and I keep seeing people, the support system around you. Like, trust the people. And then happiness comes your way. Yeah, I would say don't overthink this too much if you can. The most difficult part to me is being shown as the post kind of recovery. That is gonna be for you, for your body. And it's not to say that there's gonna be something wrong with you, you know, it's not that. It's just gonna be something that you remember as like, oh, that was difficult. But yeah, you have a fast card here to start with. So I'm not seeing this dragon. I'm not seeing this being like a struggle of hours and hours, like some people experience. So I hope this made sense. Okay, Tyler, what is my advice now that I have engaged? Congrats, you don't have to read out loud. Oh, I just did. Sorry. Oh no, this part. What is my advice on that you've engaged? Okay, are you here, Tyler? Oh, I just want to clarify some things. The chat lags a bit, so I'm gonna have to wait. Hey, okay. My question is, you said, what is my advice now that you are engaged with your ex again? Is that the person that you got engaged to? And I know it may sound weird to you, but I have various situations. Did I mess up my love journey opportunity with a new love? Are we supposed to rekindle? Yeah, I'm just not getting a picture. I don't know. If you don't want to say it in a chat, you can send me an email and explain to me a situation a little bit more. Ah, you engaged. I got it. You're not engaged. You engaged in that way. I see. So you went and you did something with the ex, and you're wondering if you did mess up your love journey. Is that the question? Sorry, it took me a while here. Okay. Sorry, man. Okay, let me have a sip of drink. Let's continue. So wonder if you messed up the journey, opportunity with a new love, or are you supposed to rekindle with your ex-partner? Let's see. Let's see. I feel like Super Lunaris Tarot is staring at me. Let's get that one. Okay. I feel like I was so confused about this message as you are about the situation. Okay. I'm gonna start with, are you supposed to rekindle something? By the way, after Taylor, I have Kate, and then I have Alana, in case I didn't say it before. Let's focus. Are you supposed to rekindle something with your ex? Are you supposed to rekindle? Guys, that is a ride of a relationship when we talk about the ex here. Are you supposed to rekindle something? No, regarding the ex, your cards are saying it's not a really good idea to rekindle something. We see that you have learned the lessons that you had to learn. You dabbed into it again, but your cards are saying stay. When it comes to that person only, don't get involved in an actual relationship with them. This is the single card. This is someone who's not taking the cup. This is a karmic situation right here. Maybe for some time it was kind of back and forth, or, you know, we reunite and we kind of split up, or the connection was like, it was a ride. In this situation, the best thing would be for you to not be coupled up with that person. What is the reason? You ended that cycle already. You just dabbed into it again, but when on a spiritual level, the cycle has ended. There isn't much for you to take there anymore, if that makes sense. Apart from, you know, if you look at the world card. Apart from that. But yeah, relationship-wise, it doesn't seem like something that you would want to do. Yeah, allow something that has died to die off, basically, is what it's saying. You're being reborn, and keep being reborn in this case. Yeah, you can't get this person out of your energy because anytime I see a justice card, this is a strong kind of karmic connection. And people think about karmic as a really like bad situation. It's just very intense, and a lot of times I hear people say, I'm not happy, completely happy with this. Hi, Freya. I'm not completely happy in this relationship, but I also feels like I can't detach from them. It's just like a karmic tie that connects two people together, and it's for them, up to them to break it. And breaking is, you know what it is, just kind of deciding. Decision is the breakage itself. Some people add, you know, cord cutting to that, but what I've witnessed myself, when people, there was this one client that I have that stood out to me the most, but situations are very similar. When someone came to do a cord cutting, we did a hypno on that. We dove really deep. She said, I really want to get cut off energetically from this person. I keep wanting, you know, to dive into them. I'm curious about them, but I really don't want them. And hypno, we discovered that she didn't let go of him. Basically, he had his hand the way she saw it. He had his arm around her. So imagine as if he stands right next to this world card. Sorry, story time here. Right next to her, and he has his arm around her shoulders. And I said, what is the most difficult thing for you? Why you can't remove that hand? She's like, I can't, because he has a grip on me. And the whole situation was that she didn't feel powerful enough to take that hand off because she wasn't sure enough that that's something that she wants to do. If you're sure enough that that's something that's not good for you, and you made that decision clear, that throughout time, that invisible cord, energetic cord starts disappearing. So we don't really need a lot of magic with that. What we need is a clear, conscious decision where we're really honest with ourselves, saying, I'm done here. And it happens for people if there is still that, you know, like that energy, like I'm drawn to them, I'm curious about them. The person hasn't made a clear decision. And for some of people, the time is sooner. For some of them, it takes a little bit longer. You know, and it's fine. Whatever journey you're on, just be conscious of that dynamic. Where's my YouTube? Here. I've tried to meditate and do a cord cutting this morning, and every time I would try to visualize cutting it, it would cut my hand or tongue. Yeah, see, subconsciously is like, I don't want to rush, I don't know why I'm just doing, it's like, there's a lot. It's like as if you cut this person off, you're gonna cut yourself because it's gonna be hurtful. The moment it doesn't become hurtful is when you realize that this is really something that you do not want to dab into for your own betterment. That time hasn't come for you maybe yet. But not to say that you don't have to try. I'm giving you 100%. If there was a person in your life who, say you at the beginning, like 3 months of the relationship, and they treat you how you like to be treated and they are right for you, you wouldn't even think of this person. Yes, maybe some memories would come up, but not to this extent, or not in this way, this feeling. Okay, let's see. Did you mess up your love journey opportunity with a new love? Did you mess it up? Did you mess it up? You know what I'm getting for you right now? This wasn't like a coincidence right here, like what happened. I know this might suck, what I will about to say, but you are supposed to be on a light-hearted note with potential suitors still. Not to jump into a relationship straight away. Keep being single for somewhat time, or keep dating, for example, new people, but it's not really the time for you to dive into the relationship. We have a couple of cards that are saying, it's not the time just yet. This is about you. This period of time is mostly about you. And look, you getting your inner child together, you're doing some things that you truly desire. You may want to become a bit more creative, maybe take care of yourself. However this creativity comes up in your life, I don't know, do something different with your hair, or take care of your hair. There's something to do with hair and growth that is coming up for me here. Just little things like that you would want to invest in the self. I don't feel like you're fully ready, to be honest, for a relationship. You may think that, yes, I do want a relationship, but when I'm looking at these cards, it doesn't feel like the time is right just yet. Yeah, dating lightheartedly, looking at your options, getting to know people, all good. All good. But this is like a pushback energy right here. And it's not the question, did you ruin it, did you not? No, you didn't ruin anything. It's just like a different message that is coming through. It is not, it's almost as if emotionally something hasn't settled with you just yet. To be in that place. Okay, I just didn't know if allowing him background was blocking forward movement subconsciously. Was it blocking forward movement subconsciously? No, I don't think so. I have 4 wands here. This basically is saying it wasn't blocking the right person from you. But again, there's this this time play almost, where I'm looking at your cards. Hi, Casey. And I'm like, girl, when the time is right to truly just dive into a serious relationship, you will know it. It's almost there, but just not yet. What is best for you to do in this situation? What is best for you to do? So something that we talked about, what has to die, allow it to die off first. Okay? And it's not to say that you're blocking yourself from new people. It has to die regardless. If you're going to be single or if you're going to choose people, it's for you. No, it's fine. You can ask me about love all the time. I don't mind. It's for you to get free from that energy. Makes sense? Yeah, literally what I said, cut it off right here. So start with this and take it slowly. Start from basically the root, okay? So that would be the attachment still to that other person. And then there's a period that I'm seeing here for you where you enjoy yourself. You go, I don't know, like the vision that I have is like a fun fair, you know, you kind of come back to some things maybe that you used to do when you were younger that were fun. Just kind of living this youthful life, you know, cotton candy, you know, just an example. And then I feel like you're going to feel much more emotionally settled for that. And it's going to be much easier for you to recognize who you truly want to invest time in for a serious business. Now, if you do want to just mingle, sorry, I was just reading, it's not that I'm thinking, I'm just reading a message. If you just want to mingle and you just want to have like no attachment type of, you know, fun, it's fine. But even that, I don't feel like it's going to be helpful for you to truly focus on what you have to focus on right now. Does that make sense? So maybe that's something that you didn't want to hear, but that's something that did come through. So that's what we got in this situation. I'm hearing that get grounded, come back to basics, get to the root cause. That's a starting point for you. Melinda, have you? Okay, next we have Kate. Thank you, I am well. Your question is, what are Michal's, I'm sorry if I butchered the name, intentions with me, a man that I met recently? Was it Michal's? I'm not sure. Sorry for that. Let's get the texture tarot if you like. That's appropriate. What are this person's intentions? What are this person's intentions with you? Okay. Okay, first thing first, this person sees you as someone, it's almost like, it is going to sound very dramatic. I don't mean it that way. This person in a way has put you on a bit of a pedestal. This person does think of the future with you, what it would be like. It's almost like a bit of a fantasy. This person also sees you as very different. There is something very unique about you. And yes, you can say we're all very unique, but comparing to what kind of people this person has met in their life, in their eyes, you are very unique to them. Now, this person's intentions is to take it slow. This overall, this person needs time, almost like I need time to make sure that I really want to go on this journey with you. So this person, overall, this person is someone who does like their independent life, someone who may not want to jump into things too quickly, and I think that's a good thing. A bit of an observer. This person has a loyal tendencies, and I think someone, you know, from Knight of Pentacles to King of Pentacles, someone who has those loyal tendencies, they would also want to evaluate the situation. This wouldn't be someone who straight away would propose something very drastic to you or ask you to go somewhere that, you know, couples would go. This person is slow. He's mesmerized. Yeah, it's right here. It's like you are the magician in the situation. The ball is in your court. He's taking a step back because this person, see, like they're not gonna do everything at once, even though they would want that. They know it's healthy. This person is an archetype of a keeper. Anytime I pull the King of Pentacles, this is a, you know, husband-wife type of scenario. And this person has those, you know, very kind of fatherly traits about them. Family matters to them very much. It's a lot to do with family. If you ask them, you probably would hear that they would think about the family dynamic. How would it be? That's what's put on Ask Me for a Coffee, but an Arab coffee, so a little more formal than in Europe. Yeah, it's a slow moving connection, but I don't feel like it's bad. Home, cozy home is what matters to this person. Can we build that together? Can we have that together? It's the emotion that is connected to home more than anything else. It's not about the way that home looks. It's more so, how do I feel in that house with you? Any advice for you in this situation? An advice would be for you, start off with being something that I said to someone else before, and being a good partner, like showing those traits of a partner. Like, I got you, you know, if this person wants to share about their day, share it with them too. It's kind of like a back and forth energy right here with the Two of Pentacles. I give you this, I receive that back. It's a good balance then. Now, I do want to dive into this Devil, though, and the Two of Swords. So let me get to the bottom of this. There is something here for you to avoid that maybe you tend to do, and you know that it's not really beneficial. Let me see. Particularly with this person. This person appreciates basically mutual teamwork. This is not someone who would like to play games and stuff like that. Yep, clarification. Confirmation. Okay, Two of Wands and a Devil. Why is it here? I feel like it's a very similar reading to what I was just talking about before. But your cards want you to think about what is your view. It's almost like dig deeper. What is your view on children? Is it something that makes you feel happy straight away, or do you feel that you would be tied? There is something that is telling me that something in relationship makes you feel tied, or makes you feel that you're being suffocated. In the long term, it would be good to voice that. Also, a bit of trust issues is a thing here. And it's yeah, well, we, to some extent, you know, we all have that, but for you it's coming up pretty. It's not as much about the recent past relationships, it's more so about what kind of trust you have lost when you were a kid. It could be one particular situation. Maybe you lost trust in one situation with your parent, brother, sister, I don't know, where, for example, someone had to make you feel safe and they didn't, and you lost trust in that situation. It somehow continues on till this day. Spot on. Great. So there is a bit more digging that I would want you to do, a bit more homework, and I think diary and you just writing in your diary like these feelings, what I'm talking about, how it makes you feel, and what you think of that would be beneficial. Yeah, I have a very dysfunctional family and I worry about telling future partner about that. You don't have to for now. You'll know when the time is right, and by that time you will trust the person. Anything else that you need to know about your future with this person? Just keep getting to know one another. And I know it's a basic advice, but I feel like keep hearing that person. They may say some things that maybe would surprise you, or some things that you may have thought about them that are not necessarily true. And release your past. I feel like this devil is really connected to the past for you. Let me see what you said. I look a lot younger than I am and worry he could want someone younger for kids. Biological. Does he? Does he? Yeah, he's looking for someone to have a family with. But the question is that something that you two want or not? This person is looking for someone that they could have a family with and have heritage, build heritage with. Is it in a bad way? Let's see, looking for someone younger just biologically? Is that a thing? I don't know how this is going to sound to you, but they're looking for someone healthy. Every time I get this temperance card, I think of health with those two snakes. Healthy. Healthy for family. Are there any bad intentions behind that? Oh, this person is looking for a wife. They are the King of Pentacles. They're looking for the Queen of Pentacles. A family person. Yeah, this person is definitely looking for a wife. So, that's what I have for you. I hope this made sense. All right. You're very welcome. Let's see who we have next. Alana. My question is, if I will find a job I'm looking for with regards to salary and working conditions, if I will find a job I'm looking for with regards to salary and working conditions, in the next few weeks? If so, how will it be to work there and are promotions in sight? Will you find a job you're looking for regards to salary and working conditions in the next few weeks? Lana, the next few weeks. Will you find a job with regards to salary and working conditions that you're looking for in the next few weeks? Some things there will have to be some sacrifices here, what I'm seeing. Your cards are basically saying, yes, you can find a good job, but not everything will be how you want it to be. So be a little bit more flexible what you can compromise on. Basically, this is saying, yes, you will be successful, but not exactly how you want to be successful. So have a bit of flexibility and be a little bit more open when it comes to those options. Prioritize what is the most important thing for you right now. Is it the salary, or is it the work dynamic? You know, because I'm getting that, yes, you could get a well-paid job that you want, but maybe there's going to be something off with a team or something off with one person that would challenge you. So basically this is saying, yes, you can be successful, but not everything would be perfect. And I'm also getting that 2 weeks may be a little bit soon. I'm seeing number 3. What do we need to know about the job that you are taking? By the way, you're going to be really good at and I'm not really good at it, communicating. At the initial stages of communication with a person in a company is going to be great. You're going to be liked for, when it comes to interviews, you're going to be liked for the way you portray yourself. It's almost like a personality. Be straightforward. That's the honesty. Straightforwardness is being appreciated in this case. Okay. What do you need to know about the job that you're taking? What do you need to know about the job that you're taking? You're getting a fair pay over here. I'm not getting like an amount of money that would be... See, for example, if you're thinking about, oh my God, I want like extra X amount of money from what I had before in my previous job, or if you know that that level is a little bit high, I would say get an equal pay, meaning it's a little bit maybe less for the best case scenario, but you are happy there. We're seeing equal pay, we're seeing documents, contract signed, and I'm seeing you happy there. So what is being prioritized at this point is a fair pay, but maybe not as much as you would want, but you are happy in that environment. What is something that you need to look for the best possible outcome? Yeah, it's about the team for you. How do you feel with the people that you meet? It's almost as if, for example, you go to a couple of interviews, and in one interview you have one feeling, and the other interview you feel like, oh, it was nice talking to that person. I felt somehow familiar with them or felt close to them in some way, even if this was just a professional talk. Look for that, your cards are saying. Will there be any promotions in sight? Promotions may be dragging. It may be not. It may not happen at the time that you want it to. You may be feeling a bit disappointed when it comes to promotions. That's something that I'm picking up. You just may have to invest a little bit more in order to get that promotion. And it's not to say that it's not happening, but it's dragging. And I don't know if you're gonna have enough patience to stay in that job for that promotion, because I'm seeing an opportunity, a possibility that you may want to explore other options afterwards. So we're talking way about the futures. We hadn't getting ahead of ourselves here. A lot of things haven't happened just yet. But overall, will you be happy with this next job? Yeah, you're gonna be stoked about it. You will want it. This is the energy when someone gets up and they want to go to work. So that's exactly, I think, what you want. And you're getting your coin as well. So that's what I have for you. You have drive for that job, which is really important. And it's a lot to do about people. The cards are showing. I know finances are really important. You get in a fair pay, but it's almost as if the cards are saying it's really important that the people are good. Melinda, I think changing in my marriage has been rough here, but finally things seem to be getting better. Okay. I think changing in your marriage. Let me see which deck I want. The Healing Light Tarot is very applicable here. Things changing in your marriage. Well, I'm definitely seeing someone working on it. Things changing on your marriage, in your marriage. What about the Seven of Wands? Why is it here? And what are you going to experience in the future? I like these cards for you. I remember the energies before, vaguely, but this feels much better to me. I'm seeing someone investing, wanting to work on that, wanting to press a restart button and fighting for the peace at home. I'm also seeing a hard chapter coming to an end. Not to say that there won't be challenges, there will, but it won't feel as intense as it felt before. And what's most important for me here is that you're coming back into your feminine, you're coming back into balance slowly here. The next card we have is the Temperance and the Magician. You may even feel a bit more energized. So as if you are regathering your energy here. What about this other person, your partner? How are they feeling? How are they feeling? They're beating themselves up very clearly here. They're beating themselves up. Their energy is not as strong as yours. This is a little bit more chaotic. How will they approach you in the future? How will they come towards you? How will they come towards you? Yeah, it's nothing easier, right? I'm seeing here, but the worst is almost like it's over. The most intense chapter. But this person sometimes may still make you feel a little bit lonely here, what I'm picking up. You're very welcome. Thank you. At times, this person may make you feel a little bit lonely. I don't know why this is, what they say or what they do, as if you want to be a strong team, but some conflicts raise up. And those conflicts, you know what it impacts specifically when it comes to you, your root and your sacral. And the moment it impacts that, it's almost like you have to rebuild your spark, rebuild, I don't know why, but femininity comes to mind, rebuild your femininity, how you feel in that relationship. Anything to watch out for? One thing to watch out for is make sure that you're not so dependent on this situation, as if this is like, if this didn't fix itself over time the way that I want it to, I feel like my happiness is over. I know it's easy to say but hard to do. I'm seeing some sort of dependency here. That would be something to watch out for. If this person goes, then I don't even know where to start. So know yourself better, like stand strong with yourself, so that it's almost like you're building self-confidence, self-trust again. Even if separation at any point may take place, I'm gonna be fine. Yes, it's gonna be difficult for some time, but I'm gonna be fine. This is more so like about the mindset. Something to watch out for is this dependency, where whatever happens, I'm gonna stay optimistic about the situation and close my eyes to things that really don't make me happy. Okay? Hope this made sense. All right. Who else do we have here? Casey. Lovely Leo, I like your nickname. What's coming for me in relationships? Please give me more detailed guidance. Okay, let me have a sip of drink. Let's go. My throat is dry, man. Okay. What is waiting for you? I feel like I want the Angel Tarot. What is coming for you in relationships? I don't want to look too far away. I want to look at the next half year to be a little bit more precise. What is happening the next half year? By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but you're being protected from people at times, where even if you wanted things to happen with them, and I'm not talking about only romantically, also platonically, maybe even more so, and that you in some way are being protected from them. Something happens that you are not as tied into that person or tied with that person. You basically have protection from people who are not meant to walk with you at that time of your life. And by the way, your guides are very tough. They don't BS. Some guides are like, when you tap into them, they're a bit softer, but yours are very almost like warrior-like. I said what I said, that's good for you, I'm gonna protect you from this, this is not meant for you. It's like shoo, shoo, shoo. That type of energy. What is coming for you in relationships? Double the 7, by the way. Double the 7. Basically, what this is saying, after a long period of time, a person comes your way, but there's something that you need to watch out for when it comes to self. What is the view of yours when it comes to commitment or even marriage? Does it feel like it may suffocate you at times? Because that's something that can push away. I'm seeing a family for you, but that family is almost like it's not going to be a conventional, like a cookie cutter type of family, if that makes sense. It's in some way, it's different from what people view as a regular family. This is saying that you're going to meet the person with whom, and I'm just pulling cards as I'm speaking, you're going to meet the person with whom you're going to start wanting things that you didn't want before. For example, if you are like, just an example, not saying that that's true. If you're like, I will never have a dog, I never want a dog, and this person is a dog lover, you have such a connection with them, you would consider having a dog. And it's not to say that they push you, it's just because of how this person makes you feel and you want to give back to them, and you would see it as your little, you know, baby, even if you said before like, I wouldn't want that. It's that kind of scenario here. You're also becoming much more softer, you're stepping into your feminine much more. What is this person like? The first thing that I heard was a master of all crafts. So this is someone who can adapt very quickly and learn really quickly. This reminds me of like someone who's a bit of a handyman. They can fix a pipe, they can, I don't know, change the floors. It's that type of energy for me here. What about this person? And I feel like this person is not going to be from the same background like you are. I'm also seeing travel involved. This is more like it's not about both of you, it's more so about this person. This person wants to travel because of the locations that they have left behind and are important for them to come back to. Anything about your relationship? Again, what is, Casey, what is up with you and the commitment here? How do you view commitment? Because there's something, it's almost as if when I think of the traditions, I go against them. And it's completely fine. But I'm talking about the feeling, if you don't want something traditional, I'm talking about the feeling that is connected to a relationship that, that kind of pushes you away sometimes. You need to view this as you're gonna build what you two guys want to build. It's not gonna be something that you have to adapt to when it comes to tradition that you don't want. You won't have to push yourself to overcome yourself to in a way where it's gonna sabotage your values or the way you want this relationship to be. I hope this made sense. So that's what I got. Okay, let me get these cards back. Let me see what's up. They are fighters and I know it's like what to do. I know, right? Oh man. Okay guys, I'm super freaking hungry. I'm gonna have to take a break from this live. I'll come on some other time. I was shut down my schedules for the past weeks, I know, but it's because there was just like much going on. I wasn't sure if I promised you a live I could make it, and I want to be sure. So whenever I'm able to, I will make another schedule. And have a beautiful Sunday, whatever the time is with you. And thanks for joining me here today. Ciao.